So those are my two God stories. But obviously I wouldn't be here today if I wasn't on TV, which by the way, that's what basically saved my life. The doctor said, I called Houston, they didn't want to take you, but I told them that you were my best friend and that you were a very important person. And I'm like, very important person? Yeah, I see you on TV. So it was that lie that got me into St. Luke's Medical Center, the cutting edge technology. I want to talk to you about my TV commercials, and that's tied into God. Because I also made a promise to God, I was a teacher for 7 years. I said, listen, I don't want to give up on talking to kids. It's something that I really, really enjoy. I want to keep inspiring them. Whenever I get a call from any school or any organization that wants me to speak to kids, I will never say no. And 25 years later, I have probably impacted more kids as a lawyer than if I had stayed in the teaching profession. So I'm very, very proud of that fact. But it all started because of TV. If I was not on TV, they wouldn't say, hey, come in and talk to us or whatever. And so one day when I went to speak to a bunch of third graders, it was in Sullivan City. I asked the third graders, does anybody know what a lawyer is or what a lawyer does? And in the back of the room, nobody said anything. In the back of the room, a little boy raises his hand. And he says, Brian Longcar? Now, many of you in this room are too young to know who Brian Longcar is. But Brian Longcar, back in 2004, 2005, he was the king of auto accidents. He was the one. But when the little boy said that to me, it blew me away. I go, he's a recent immigrant, barely speaks English. He's barely a third grader. And he knows Longcar. I was a teacher here for 7 years. My last name's Gonzalez. He knows nothing about me, but he knows Longcar. And I pick up my cell phone and I call Channel 5, Channel 4, Univision, Telemundo, and I said, I want to see you in my office in an hour. I said, why is it that this third grader knows Brian Longcar, a gringo from Dallas, and doesn't know anything about Jay Gonzalez? I'll tell you why, because he's on TV. Get me on TV right now.